What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you with another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, the price action is still kind of spiking up towards the $9,600 level. It is hitting that basically right now. It's sitting at 9,590, okay, and pushing up, okay guys. It looks like a Christmas in July today, guys. There's a little bit of green, a little bit of red, some dark green. It definitely looks like Christmas right now with all the green and red, okay guys. That's a Christmas in July day for me. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, do consider it. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for my first 500 subscribers. One of you will be the lucky winner to win this Ledger Nano S, and I'll do that drawing live for you guys all to see, so be sure to subscribe and like. And guys, I'm going to dive right into the price action. So guys, as you can see, we're getting a bit of a price rise up since the 22nd. We've had a spike up from 9,150-ish all the way up. The peak was yesterday at 9,683, almost touching $9,700, guys. If you caught the video yesterday, I put that in the title page description that it was going to hit that. So, guys, that was a good call, I believe. Doesn't get any better than that, guys. If you're looking for good price action, this is the channel for you. Now, guys, what can happen here? We do have a lot of momentum, but our trend line is all the way down here. Unless we're putting in a new trend right here. Okay, but this has a good potential to break to the downside. Let's see if we get rejected here by the $9,600 level, or we push through it. Basically, if we push through it, that's a really good sign, and that means that we could be still bullish for a little bit more price action to the upside for the near future. But say like we break down out of this channel and end up in this red box, say like anything below the $9,500 support line, that would be bad, and that means we're kind of just going back towards this old trend line at the $9,200 level, okay guys? But still, we have to break down through these levels first, and I think that we do have a little bit of momentum right now. So let's ride that and see where it goes. I'm going to remain bullish for right now, and I think that we're moving upwards. Although it would make a lot of sense to get a good pullback, okay guys? If you look back here, when we got up to this level before, we literally pulled back almost instantly and dropped even lower. Dropped all the way down to the 8,000s here, okay, 8,978. So basically, we could get a bit of a pullback here. Okay, so it's really in that deciding moment. As you can see, we have a resistance line right here. We have a new channel right here. Okay, the EMA 20 is above the EMA 55. The Bollinger Bands are tightening up, so it means we could get a break one way or another. Now, what I'm hoping for is with the momentum that we've had, that we're going to break to the upside. That would be the most beneficial thing for the short term. And guys, I was talking about July being slightly higher time, so for that to actually happen and say put in some higher times towards the end of the year, going on a bullish sense, we have to start putting in higher times. Otherwise, we're going to end the end of the year just pretty boring. My original prediction was 13,000 come the new year. But if we don't start putting in some higher times, we could end up very boring and just remain in the 9s or low 10s come the new year. And that would be pretty boring, to be honest. But I have predicted the bull run peak at 18 months to 2 years from the last halving. So that's when I think we're really going to see some sparks fly, guys. So keep that in mind, that this is just going to feel like a little bit of a reaccumulation stage. And if you zoom out here, you know, we've been moving sideways since the beginning of May. Okay guys, this is a good spike up. We had one spike up on the 26th, which shot all the way up and we touched $10,400 and then back down. Okay guys, so there's a lot of potential here. We just got to move it in the right direction. Hopefully the bulls are pushing the pressure in that direction, okay guys? So let's see what happens over the next few days. It'll really determine the price action for the next week, that's for sure. And it's going to be another break, and hopefully it'll be continuing to the upside. Hopefully we start touching the $9,650 levels over the next day and a half. That would be great, but otherwise we could end up just breaking down again and end up low again. It's going to go one way or the other. A break is imminent. I don't think we're going to go sideways right here. It's not going to happen. But I'm going to lean towards the upside, okay guys, because this is a little momentum. We've had several days here where we've gone up, and we want to continue that trend to the upside. So I would like to see the pressure continue to go up. That's where I'm leaning right now. And guys, I want to talk a little bit about Electroneum. Okay, I'm going to zoom in right here. So we are still in this downward channel. It's like a descending wedge, okay? And we are touching that support line. That's why I said it would be pretty bad. But on a good note, we haven't just pushed right through it. So everything's getting tight again. So a break here is also imminent. Okay, guys, so we're going to get a move one way or the other. Now, one thing that would be really bad is if we came down and touched this support down here. So this is below this support. So right now we're at 0.0056, which is 55 is basically where the support is. And if we break down out of this channel, we could break all the way down to 0.0053 if this continues. Now, as I said before, a descending wedge is a bullish pattern, so we could break to the upside. Okay, guys, there is a higher potential that it can go, but just the way that this coin after a peak has a bit of a sell-off, I think that we could end up touching this support. Okay, guys, it's definitely very possible, and then getting a bounce off of that. We've bounced off it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Okay, 5 times in over 6 days. Okay, guys, so there's a very real possibility that we could touch down there and bounce again, but it would be even healthier if we could just bounce right here. And it looks like we're getting a little bit of support here, so that's a very good sign, as we had support right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Okay, guys, so hopefully we're getting some support here and we can end up back in the green box over the next few days. That would just be a very good sign. Again, we do not want to end up down here at this support level, and God forbid we don't want to end up back down here again testing these support levels. That would be the worst. So in essence, I'm hoping we do get a break to the upside. It can really happen any day, but I want to see back at 0.0058 at least, which would be like right here, right at this resistance line right here. Okay, guys, so that's what I want to see this punch up to, right there, and then there will be a deciding moment whether we can punch through it or not. Okay, guys, but just remember where your supports are, remember where your resistances are, and that's just basically where we can end up. And I would like to see the price bump up. Okay, guys, but I am fearing that we could get a little bit of a sell-off down to this support line. Okay, that's just a fear. Will it happen? Hopefully we're going to get a bounce. That's what I would like to see happen. Okay, guys, I would like to see a bounce here, because that would show that we're putting in higher times still. For instance, we could keep this trend line and say, hey, we're putting in higher lows, higher low, higher low, higher low, and then the next would be up here somewhere. And then we could start to say, hey, this is becoming an uptrend, and we don't have to be as worried. And guys, I wanted to go over a little bit on the Bitcoin price. Can hit 20K if US banks invest 1% of their assets. Okay, guys? So if banks invest 1%, that would almost double the Bitcoin price right now. It would be around $19,000. Okay, guys? And it's very not hard to see. If US banks put 1% of their assets into Bitcoin as an investment hedge or insurance, the Bitcoin price more than doubles. And he wrote on Twitter, adding, just one NASDAQ stock in Grayscale already owns 2% of the circulating Bitcoin supply today. It's not hard to see where this is going. There's the chart right there, guys. This is the total assets of commercial banks in billions of US dollars. In comparison to the time frame. Check that out. And institutions are quietly piling into BTC. So Edwards' comments are meanwhile timely. This week, US lenders received the green light from regulators to engage in cryptocurrency custody activities. Okay, guys, so that's a really good sign. That means that we could get some price spike up. If the banks put money in, we could see a very high price rise, and it would happen very quickly, because that's where all the money is. Okay, guys, when these big companies, these big investors come in, that's when we get the big price rise. And he says, nonetheless, other recent moves are only served to reinforce the market's upward trajectory. Paul Tudor Jones, the maverick investor who has become increasingly bullish on Bitcoin, recently revealed that he had already put as much as 2% of his wealth in BTC. Now, guys, they say that you should put, 2 to 5% in to Bitcoin as a hedge of your funds, so that way that you have some coin in. But I'll be very honest, guys, and I'm going to reveal what I have in the aspects of percentage-wise of my wealth into Bitcoin. I have over 60% of my wealth into Bitcoin. That's how much I believe in cryptocurrency. Okay, guys, so that's me saying that if Bitcoin crashed and went all the way down to zero, as the naysayers say, Okay, I would be very bankrupt. I would be screwed. So I can't stress enough that I am very heavily invested in cryptocurrency, and I really believe in the future of it. And that's why I'm doing YouTube videos and doing research all the time and making trades. And I also have a lot of people to answer to. So I make sure that I'm investing properly and making money and moving forward in the cryptocurrency realm and adding to the buying pressure and the positive pressure that's going on over these years, so that way cryptocurrency becomes more popular in the future and that all of our bags are worth even more. I hope cryptocurrency continues to change my life the way it already has. I can't stress it enough, guys. If you got in this market at the right times and did the right things, you made good money. Okay, Bitcoin is known to be one of the most popular assets out there and will continue to be so for years to come. And I think with the future, we're going to see cryptocurrencies really take over, and things like fiat money and just the cash money start to really go away. And people aren't going to want to carry that stuff around anymore. I mean, they don't want to carry coins anymore. It's the same thing as paper. Nobody wants to carry this stuff around. Everybody's either got their Visa cards or their crypto right now, and pretty soon it will be more crypto. That's really what I believe. But it's a process, and I think in my lifetime I'll definitely see crypto take over. So that's what I believe, guys. And guys, if that sounded good to you, be sure to subscribe and like. I'm doing this every single day, and I really put my heart out there for you guys. So I hope that you guys are making good calls right along with me, and that you're seeing all the potential that you can get from making good calls in crypto. And guys, if you're not sure how to do the trading yourself, or you aren't making good profits, guys, I do lessons for people at $100 an hour. Okay, and I give you as much information as I can. I really pack it in there, so just be prepared if you go that route to take notes and to be able to really absorb the information that's out there. And then for advanced people, I will literally, if you already know what you're doing and just want to make trades, I'll literally be giving you trades, and then you just get in the market and get out when I tell you to, and then it's that simple. And then I also do investing for people. So if people are looking to just invest and they don't want to worry about themselves, or they can't figure it out, they can't grasp it, that's also what I'm here for, guys. I like to offer that to my clients, and I've done really good for every single client so far. Okay, I have had no issues. So I can't stress enough. If you're looking to make more money, I can definitely help you get there. One way is YouTube, one way is teaching, and one way is just doing it for you. All right, guys? So that's all I have time for today. I actually have family in from out of town, so I'm going to go hang out with them and have some good times. But thank you for tuning in, guys. I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.